Okay, now that's done with. Good morning. It's February 21st, I think. About 7 o'clock. I'm going to work. This is Scooterwolf. Welcome to my vlog. Good morning, neighbor. It's about 33 degrees, just above freezing. Not my ideal weather for riding, but gotta get to work. And my wife and I only have one car and our scooter, so I try not to take it away from her so she can have it for the day, and I enjoy the ride. So today I'm going to talk about winter commuting, because winter is coming and it's actually kind of going. It's February. Typically in this area it's the coldest month of the year, but a couple of days ago it was 70 degrees, and I think later on this week it's supposed to be 70 as well. I think we've made it. I think winter is kind of gone, but makes you think about, why am I doing this? Why am I commuting in cold weather, near freezing weather, as a matter of fact? So what are the pros and what are the cons of winter commuting? And I could take a car, or I could take a train, be warm, be safe. This is crazy. So the pros, I still get to ride. Still like riding. I think winter commuting makes you, in a way, a better rider. And by that I mean you've got to be more aware of what's going on. For example, there's this jerk behind me who's kind of tailgating me. Not that I wouldn't be aware of that, any other weather, but I'd have to be aware of braking distances and stuff like that. If it's winter, if it's pavement is a little slippery. But you really need to know your road. About a year ago, last January, I had a wipeout. I was just taking a turn at a light. It was in Philadelphia, and my front tire hit a manhole cover. It was about 26 degrees, and down I went. Boom. Probably wasn't doing more than 10 miles per hour, so that was fortunate. And I hurt my ankle, a little bruise on my hip, but some scrapes on the scooter. That was worse. And I was a little unsteady after that for a while. Not physically, I mean mentally, about riding, especially in cold weather. The confidence was down because I didn't see it coming. Boom, down on the ground. So it took a while for me to kind of get my confidence back and then go back to riding, but it made me be aware of, you got to know your road. You got to know all those manhole covers. You got to know road hazards, potholes. And so I think that makes you, in a way, a better rider for winter riding. Another pro, do you have the gear? Is your gear working? And so today I decided to wear my mesh gloves, and I'm regretting that already because it's still feeling a little bit cold. And so I'm sure everyone knows this, but when you're riding, there's the wind chill, and once you get above 30 or 40, your wind chill is about minus 15 degrees. So whatever the temperature is, subtract 15, and that's what you're in. Thanks, dude. Welcome to early morning rush hour traffic. I'm wearing a heavy leather jacket. Underneath it I have one of those zip-up turtleneck sweaters. I have a balaclava on. I'm wearing jeans underneath that. I'm wearing thermals. I'm wearing over-the-ankle shoes or boots. I don't really have motorcycle boots. They're nice, they're expensive, but I can't walk around all day in motorcycle boots. I'm a college professor. I would look kind of weird. Maybe badass, I don't know. But there's another manhole I just need to know. These two up here. So, is your gear up for the job? And if it's not, then maybe you either want to get some gear or don't do it. And that's another really important thing about riding in the winter, because there are a couple things you really have to make sure are in place, and that is comfort. If you're not comfortable, that's going to affect your security. And if you don't have security, you're in danger. What do I mean by security? Well, you need to be able to ride as you always do. Have that radar to be aware of your surroundings. So I'm on what's called the Admiral Wilson Boulevard. This is a freeway where the posted speed limit is 45. You can see it on that sign. And I'm doing 60. And so is everyone else around me. I got a big pickup truck coming up on me. Or maybe that should be. I'm doing 60. He's probably want to pass me. You know, that's the ebb and flow of riding, that awareness. But if you're cold, you know, if your hands are cold, your body's cold, you can't concentrate, you can't be aware of that. And that is affecting your security. Okay, there's a guy just passing. I'm doing now about 65. He must be doing 68, 70. Who knows? It's crazy. So you have to be safe. There are certain days where you have to say no, it's just not worth it. Especially, you know, I don't like to go out if the weather is below freezing. Technically, it's 1 degree above it. But I also know we haven't had any snow or rain, so the likelihood of ice is low. But I need to be aware of other types of road hazards. I'll call them road hazards. But again, those slippery manhole covers, just past one. Metal construction plates. Areas where there might be water draining off from wherever, and if it's in a shadowed area, that could be ice. You never know. Some guy could be driving his car, he could be leaking something, gets on the water, gets on the road, and that freezes. There's so much that can go wrong. So some days it's not worth it. I guess those are the con days where you don't ride. And if you guys are like me, if you're not riding, you're like, what's going on? I gotta ride. It's crazy. So yeah, my hands are just a little cold. Normally I wear big riding gloves, but yesterday it was warm, and so I had these out. And I forgot to put them away, and I just grabbed them. Here we are. Hey, good morning.
Thank you.
Yep, take care. Gotta feed the machine. Another thing, I'm going over the Ben Franklin Bridge, crossing over from New Jersey into Philadelphia. I've done this so many times. I've been riding for about 70 years. You can see there's all these stress plates, and they get slippery when they're icy. Not that I don't think it's enough to make me slip, but on below freezing days, it's going to get a lot worse. Up ahead, there's going to be some bigger ones. And, you know, before I got my scooter, there's good. That was one of the things that scared me, because I knew, okay, I'm going to be riding over this bridge, and my tire going to get caught on that bridge plate, stress plate. There's another big one. No, they're fine. But I can see if it's freezing. Let's say I'm just changing lanes, and I just run across the lane as they're going over that bridge plate. It's icy. It's frozen. And again, I'm doing 60. I don't want to go down doing 60. So, things that you want to be aware of. In a way, winter riding makes you more aware, makes you have a strategy, makes you have a tactic for dealing with certain things. And what do I mean by strategy and tactic? Well, strategy is what do you want to do? What's your goal? I'm going to take my scooter and I'm going to commute. Okay, what tactics am I going to use to do that? Here's another. See that manhole on that curve there? That thing always scares me. Oh, cops are up. A big truck. That's unusual. Yeah, I have to get over the other lane. I can squeeze ahead of this dude. Get ahead of this guy. So yeah, there you have it. The tactics I want to use. I've got to be more aware of my surroundings. I've got to be more aware of road conditions. I got to make sure that I'm riding comfortably. And it's, for me, maybe the plus side of winter commuting. Besides, you know, I feel more badass. I'm all armored up. Look at that. Boom. I went right through the red light. Welcome to life in the big city. So I made good time, actually. I usually like to get on the road a little earlier than I did. I don't like to leave around 7. I like to leave around 6:30 or even earlier. Yeah, I'm a morning guy. I love getting up in the morning. But, you know, just getting my gear together, especially for my camera gear, took more time. Had to deal with our pets, causing more delay than I wanted, but here I am anyway. Gonna make one stop to my office here in Center City, and then I'm heading off to Philadelphia University, which is slightly on the edge of the city. It's a long commute, but gotta get my handouts. Teaching today. Should be fun. I can't believe it. I just looked at my syllabus. I got spring break in 2 weeks. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have any plans. Never do, really. But, you know, it's just nice to have time off. And if the weather is going to be as warm as I think, I'm going to do a lot of writing. That is going to be really good. Or editing, or logging footage, whatever. But yeah, I'll get the stuff I haven't been able to get to. At this point, my hands are getting kind of cold, but gotta take it. And I'm low on gas, but I think I can make it. My little yellow gas warning gas pump icon hasn't shown up, so I will survive. And I actually prefer to take my gas almost all the way down and then fill it up. It's pretty good, actually. I've gone 10 days since my last fill up, and that's actually pretty good. Usually when I have full commuting weeks, about every week. And you know, maybe that's another good thing about winter commuting. I don't spend as much gas. I spend more on pay tolls and train fare, but I don't know. Somehow it feels like a win. Like, why do you have a scooter? Well, the great gas mileage. Why not? Why not? So anyway, welcome to Center City, Philadelphia. A lot of cranes, a lot of construction going on, which is good. The city is doing well. Can't complain about that. Guy next to me is checking out this woman. Dirty old man. little lane awareness, dude. You know I'm right next to you. I'll show you. I'm still here. You know what? Don't like it. Get in front of you. Look at that, a big berm of salt. It's another thing that I'll put in the con column. You know, even if it's a nice day, don't go out if there's salt. I mean, it'll just corrode your scooter, your bike. It's terrible. Another thing I just hate. And even if you do everything you can to avoid it, you know, if you're walking on it with your boots, your shoes, and then it gets on your scooter, it's another thing. Looking forward to these warm days where I can give Easy, it's my scooter's name, a good while. Shine, wash her up. I mean, isn't that really great? But well, you know, let's think about it. Winter is coming, but it's going, and we now have the spring to look forward to. I want to document, you know, coming with the warmer weather, the changing of the leaves, the foliage. Wife and I will do more rides. We just found an area we've never really been before in our town that we live in. Not really our town, but you know, surrounding areas. And we thought we'd seen everything, and now we found this another place, which is really nice. And that's what we like, exploring. Wanderlust. Last year I didn't get to ride to the shore at all. This year I want to. And that should be fun. Beautiful down there. So look up ahead, these construction plates. These are, you know, big steel plates. Fortunately, I'm taking them straight on, but if it was below freezing and I took a turn on them, that's frightening, especially if you're not aware of it. So, learn your commute route, learn your roads, expect changes. The road is, for me, it's alive. It changes. It breathes. Safe today, road hazard the next day. Who knows? Anyway, here's my corral. You can see that scooter up ahead. That's where I'm going. That guy's always parked there before me. Or maybe woman. Who knows? Okay, stage one complete. I'll be back for more.